Hello there, ahoy, and I'm doing the microphone adjustment just when I shouldn't. So hopefully this is all working. Yeah, it looks like the stream is all waking up. So I have had a request from my Discord to tell them when I'm streaming, so I'll just tell them. There you go, I think I've just told them. Yeah, so a few things have been happening since we last recorded, and what I've tried to do, just clicking around, is I guess do a bunch of the kind of sort of semi-boring jobs, I guess you could say. There were a lot of little bitty jobs that I did, and yeah, I'm going to talk through them, and talk through them on the list as well, because I made a big long list, and I think I've completed most of them. So the planet-based ones make plastic. So I've actually I've thrown down some more grid. I have set up plastic production in a few different places. Here's an example, and I think I set up another one over who knows where, somewhere in all this mess, because I found that we were falling behind. And actually, look at that, that's the first time we've been almost clear, and I'm starting to see surpluses in lots of useful things again, so that's good news. Make material testing pack, so it's the space one. Duplicate the card build, so here it is basically. Let's just get rid of that old iron. So we now make, I should actually, maybe I'll put a little marker on it. Bam! We now make twice as much, although why is there a backlog here? What are you backlogged on? Scrap? No, oh, you're backlogged on actual data cards. That's good news. And you're also backlogged on data cards. Awesome. So in addition to that, we have places to launch data cards from. So I'm pretty sure I added another one. Yeah, added another one here. And added indeed another copper and another plastic launching. And some engines, which we'll get to. So yeah, I've just been increasing the amount of stuff that we fire into orbit, all the options. I haven't done that. More material testing packs. Apparently I did that a lot. I have actually done that on the surface as well as mess around in space. So I'm pretty sure, here we go. There's a material testing pack building station here. And I think there's a whole other one somewhere somewhere else as well. Goodness knows where. It's all just a big mess now. More scrap output, haven't fixed that yet. Create stone stations, have done that. Space, haven't done that. Making accumulators I've done, which I'll show you. Set up accumulator rockets, which I have done. So now we launch accumulators into space. Very simple job. And some of the accumulators that we launch are actually the leftover ones from the planet, because we don't need them anymore down here. More red chip delivery, I have done that, and more copper delivery. So in a few places, like more copper, more iron is being produced, more steel. I'm putting double boxes and stone where I'm quite happy with the production basically. So in this case I want steel to be made out of copper, out of iron that's been made using vulcanite, because it gives us all the production bonuses, right? There's no point in wasting that ore, so we now ore to iron and iron to steel rather than do it all in one factory. There are some other places which could probably be optimized. Yeah, these could be upgraded, but we seem to be doing fine with a surplus. I duplicated the petrol build down here. I don't know if this was in one of the videos. I just basically made a station. It just turns crude into petrol. It's not the most efficient way of handling all your liquids, but it's a heck of a lot easier than some of the other ways. And now we have quite a bit of petroleum lying around, which is important. We use a lot of it for making plastics and other stuff. And also a lot of it goes into space, which we will get to. There is another entire rocket parts build, and this is really, it's just an awful build. I was going to try and tidy it, but there are too many inputs and outputs to make it an easy tidy, so I said, you know what, we'll just do what we did in the other one and route it out. I really don't like crossing the streams and sending stuff out of the city grid, it feels like I'm cheating, but that's what I did. So here we have a city grid machine that stacks parts together and also sends out unstacked parts, because I was finding the network was getting a little slow. There was times when there weren't enough rocket parts, but that seems to have solved itself. We have also started making rocket fuel just into a liquid and shipping it as a liquid around the base. I don't know why I did do this in the first place, to be honest. It's a bit of an oversight, but now we do it. It's kind of messy. We just have this and we grab rocket fuel and turn it into liquid fuel. What I was noticing was, so I need to put a little tag on this one to remind myself, is that we were getting a bit low on rocket fuel at some of the more high frequency launch sites. So we now jam rocket fuel from the storage into the system in case the production of rocket fuel can't keep up. And we do that. Here's got its own production, so that's fine. Here, for example, again, we jam rocket fuel in, and we jam it in over in Rose as well, because our Rose launch site's getting pretty busy, and I was finding that the production of fuel was not necessarily keeping up with demand. So that's all pretty exciting. I also spent a lot of time on Agni, which is, oh, you're waiting for all this stuff to turn up. I want even more fuel, which, as you may recall, is our Vulcanite site, in particular Vulcanite Holmium. What we now have done, essentially the joy of the grid, is I just duplicated, copied that, and copied that. So now we have, in theory, twice the Vulcanite production. There's the Vulcanite. Can't remember what these are, I don't want to look. And the result is that on Agni we have a little bit of a surplus. It's not too extreme, but on the other hand, I'm also where are we? Where's the launching site? I also have this rocket, that rocket, and this rocket here, all trying to launch Vulcanite, and also just doing a bit of fuel production as well. It's a bit scrappy, but it does the trick. There you go, lots of fuel. I'm finding that we are shipping quite a bit of Vulcanite around, so Vulcanite blocks for various production needs. So it seems reasonable. I will probably have to come back at some point and just duplicate all of this all over again. I'm kind of tempted. Why don't I just get a whole bunch of this rock deleted now, because it's going to bug me so much. Just too much blooming rock. It's everywhere. I trust the game to maybe figure out this for me on my behalf. There we go. So I also put down some more solar panels and some more storage, because we were tapping out. So that took, I would say, I think it's fair to say, quite a while. Oh, do I need to do water here? I think I might. Yeah, looks like it. So, yeah, it was all taken quite... Really? Do I? Oh, well, no. It was... I'll just do it in... Yeah, I do. So it was all taking... yeah, we'll just pop that there. It was all taking quite a while to sort out that production, so I'm pleased that I didn't... Have we really... We do actually need more here. I'm actually not sure that the place I copied all of this build off actually has all of this water production, because it feels like different. Oh, you will be in power soon enough. So we'll just leave that. That's going to be a nice new extra buffer. The job we have to do now is to go to space, basically. Because there is some work to be done up there, and I've done some work up there, and it's time to think about what comes next. So for those of you, one of the other things I've done is some of these grids are now upgraded to the new type of accumulator. That would be a great thumbnail, wouldn't it? If I just, what is it, F11, F12, whoops, F10. Nope. Who knows what it is to take a screenshot or get close. Not what it is to take a screenshot, but yeah, borderless UI-less screenshot of all those accumulators. Kind of fun. So yeah, I have been building the new accumulators. We'll go have a look at that build in space. And what the result of it has been is that now we have more than a terajoule. Terajoule, is that right? I had a gigajoule, must be terajoule of accumulated storage, which is important because, as you can see over the last hour, the flat solar panels are getting busier. The steam turbines, I don't know why they dipped due to the solar power, but the here we are actually in this point where the nuclear power takes over, the the accumulators take over, and as you can see, they're taking over more and more, draining this. Yeah, which actually makes me think I need another one. So I'm pretty sure I've got this upgrade planner. What are we doing? Oh, we're waiting for the autosave. So I just take the auto planner and I find some more grid, and okay, apparently that's an unupgraded one. Bam. What do we have in the... Oh, we've got 2,000 accumulators. Probably not quite enough, but we'll send some more down. So the result is, yeah, this was about 440. We've upgraded about a third of the power systems and doubled our storage. And as you can see, the daylight is coming back. These are catching up. So we were suffering a few brownouts. It wasn't the end of the world, but you know, it's not ideal if we want to feed the space platform if we keep running out of power. So that is looking pretty sweet. I'm pretty pleased with it. It's running fairly steadily. I do get a few dips, and I am a bit worried about the long term, and I haven't done the work yet to figure out what is required to turn that around. Would be very interested in anyone's strong opinions on the matter. Oh, good job, drones, you've cleared me out. And do we have any... Okay, I've got a bunch of space stuff coming in. Excellent. So we'll have to have a look at what that looks like. I can have a... While they're bringing me stuff, we'll have a little look in space. So I'm a bit... It's a bit annoying. I've got a lot of stuff backed up. We are chewing through drones. We're down to 58 logistics drones, and I have no idea why. I don't know why we just keep nuking them. They just keep dying in space. So I've done a few jobs up here. So first of all, I started making this second type of gas, this ion stream. It's just copper plus this stuff, and that served to soak a little bit of stone. I also imported more stone. So we generally import stone only if we ever... Why are you just hanging around there? You're empty. Only if we ever run out will stuff be delivered from the surface, which is good. So we've changed the stone use, created a stone station. That's there. What else have we done? Up here, we are delivering a Holmium cable, but we have an issue, which is that these parts are lying around, which is slowing everything down. We can't... There's not enough logistics drones to move them out of the network. I would quite like, I think, just to replace these with a large purple box, just to force the matter. Yeah, I probably will do that. That's probably the plan. That way there's much more storage, because this is holding up everything. What else has been going on? Haven't done much worrying about the science yet. The station is slowly starting to drain. The big issue here is just getting the scrap out. But we have a lot of stuff backed up because the satellites can't launch, because there's not enough logistics drones and what have you to clear stuff out. We have... Oh, I've duplicated all of the liquids. I just copy and pasted the entire build. I was a bit careful and a bit worried that I'd end up with weird... Like, here's another issue. We are full of spare parts. I was a bit worried that we would end up causing a surplus of barrels somewhere that would mess everything up. That hasn't happened, so that's good. I've created a material testing pack production facility, and I think that is really cute looking. It's looking absolutely gorgeous, which is very important. We bring in plastic from the surface, and we bring in stone, copper, and iron just from our own production and from the surface, and we spit out material testing packs, 2 different directions. So there's heaps of material testing packs, and as you can see, I've gone for this whole wiggling approach. I probably, to be honest, could have doubled up on these rows. Do these even use all of a stone? No, they don't. They could have shared it, because look, the wiggle goes back and forth. Wiggle, wiggle. Well, not quite. But anyway, that's alright. That's all working just fine. I also set up a facility to produce multispectral mirrors, because we will need them for the solar panels. I actually set them up thinking I was going to build solar panels, and then I realized that actually that's not what I care about. I care about producing the accumulators, but hey, that's now done. The chemical gel production is an issue. And here is a solar panel and accumulator production facility. So we produce the awesome solar panels, which actually I should have a delivery site on the surface, and we produce, if we get cable, the new accumulators. So that's the future of power. It's all contained here. In come the ones from the surface, because we make those with nice bonuses. In comes multispectral mirrors, and we make the new solar panels, and in comes the parts here to make the new accumulators. So that's looking pretty sweet. And as you'll have seen from the map, we've generally... What are we missing up here? A bunch of boxes. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll make sure I've got a few more. So, yeah, we have a whole bunch of a bit more space up here too, and some landing sites for copper and for holmium, just to bolster supplies. I duplicated the entirety of the stack producing polished data. Again, suffering from a lack of copper, which is a pain. Actually, I don't even know why we should... Oh, we are, because we can't extract the stuff out of the network fast enough. So that's a real pain. I suspect we've got too many... We've just simply got too many construction droids or drones up here. And that's causing issues. But I can't really be sure. So we're going to go up and sort that out either way. We've got some drones in here, which is good. We have our inventory has been fixed. So let's just launch. Get up there. So we are there. If you don't know, we're in Space Exploration. And we are having a good time, I think. Right. Just make sure all the live stream stuff's happening. Can I just put all of these bad boys into a couple of these guys? Here, drones. See, they're all going to crash into each other. That's what I worry about. And that's where they just get massively attrited. Okay, now they're out of my inventory. They're going to go do all the jobs, and of course, there's all these guys down. Clearing out this because it got massively backlogged as well. Yeah. Oh, we've advanced a couple of techs. So we managed to get rocket survivability up to 14. I think that's like 2 tech upgrades, and maybe upgraded these guys as well. I don't see the point in this one. They shouldn't be damaged in transit unless you crash, and if you just push this up, then they won't crash. I think I upgraded this at least once or twice. I might turn that on, because in theory the ground can just continue to send up all those relatively cheap science packs. But as you can see, the drones are just going to have to be really busy to clear things, which has left me a little confused. Oh, and I forgot to set up the actual... I was going to... I think I can do it all remotely. Where did I do that? I did not do it here. I did it here. So what I want to do is, if I copy it, I'll get the wrong stuff come down. If we go like that, and then I set up the right bits and bobs. Actually, I need these to be the green provider tests, because see, this is where the I don't know what that is for. What is that for? As it's actually for nothing. I've got a bit of pad out there. So I'm going to send the solar panels down this way. So we'll just go tell them where to go. Actually, do I want to do that? Do I? I'm inclined to find the other one. No, we don't want to call it that because other stuff will come down. So let's find it. Maybe it's over... Oh, I know where it is. I dumped it... No, I dumped it... No. Here. Which isn't particularly useful after all. No, I think I can get rid of this stuff. Can we get rid of that? I hope so. I want to put in another pad next to it. So one's going to be solar and one's going to be... kind of cool. I can write from space. Perfect. Do that. Come here. And then just I'll rotate this bad boy. Boop, boop. Why not? That looks kind of cute. So we will call this one Advanced Red Solar, I think. Red solar panels. Easy peasy name. Where are you coming from, water? We will get away from that for now, but we can go down here and tell our solar panel production, over there, where to go. If I take about half of those and put them in my trash, the drones will finish off the building. So why are you so horrendously backed up? You say you need 90. I don't know why. Oh, really? I don't know why sometimes I get these backups like this, and why one side unloads faster than the other. I do know it's incredibly annoying though, because it makes this imbalance really wasteful. You know, now this guy's just going to sit here, just draining nothing, basically. Okay, so, well, never mind, we'll just leave him to be useless, and hopefully no more trains come. So, okay, we were solving the solar panel issue, so we have a really decent, massive buffer of solar panels. I don't know why this isn't producing. It's not producing flats, and the flats aren't producing because there's no multi, and the multis aren't producing because there's no stuff. Any landing pad with name, red solar panels, launch on cargo full. Where's your fuel? Oh, you don't have any fuel. Well, that would explain an issue with your lack of basic fueling. Why is there no fuel? Okay. This. No, come on, guys. Silly thing. Okay. Oh, space pipes. Oh, okay, no, we need to switch to the other one. So we'll get that rocket fueled up and sent back home, because I would like to eventually get rid of the nuclear power stations. The fluids and liquids and all of that is just annoying. There's no need for it. Yep, there we go. That doesn't take much to return. There's not much delta V required to return back home. So we need to go check out what's going down over there. They're not doing their job. And then I need to go around and kind of kick everything to see if there's any major or, you know, ridiculous backlogs of anything. There you go, boys. Get those jobs done. given us enough room to have all these. Yes, nice. Are you guys all seriously idling? I think some of you are, because you came with the blueprint, which is cute and all, but not very helpful. So at least one of them, space depot. I've also turned off trails and the train colouring thing. I really liked that mod, but I think it was starting to eat our system a little bit. So we should be seeing. Why are you? You're just okay. Just backed up. That's fine. What is going on with our scrap production? Do we have any weird issues or backlogs? I do need to fix the overproduction. Now you see we're moving around at 50. Oh, this is really going to get. I've got to do something about the frames. It gets really okay. Finally, this is all moving because we have this lot shipped out. Okay, can we just put in a large purple? No, that solves that problem a little bit. That stuff's coming down. Okay, that's fine. So what is going on here with the scrap production? Why are you so backed up? Really? Heavy oil? Can we just up the priority on that one? I know what we can do. Bit of a dirty cheat. Doesn't really solve the problem for us. Well, I don't know. Actually, to be fair, it will solve the problem for quite a while, because that is an absolute ton of storage for the amount of oil that gets backed up there. What else have we got? We've got this one and this one up here to go check on. We have to keep clearing that scrap. It's vital. You guys in the same boat? You really? Yeah, you are. Man. Have we really produced that much bloomin' stuff? So I think I'm just going to move this here. One of the jobs to do tonight is some of the early next step production that I want to prepare. Okay, you happier now? Oh wow. Okay, no, there can't be like 25k worth coming through. What are we going to use all that heavy oil for? I could make something with it. Probably could make, and you guys are all backed up, the same problem. About that much, I think it was. I'll do recipe book. Heavy oil. What's it useful for? Thermofluid. But we're not making much thermofluid. Yeah, we do use it, but we don't use much. We're not making much because it loops so effectively. Could make solid fuel. What would we then do with that? We need to make light oil as well to make the solid fuel that we could want. Oh, we can do heavy to light in a biochemical facility. Alright. Do we have biochemical facilities? We kind of do. Alright, that actually doesn't seem crazy. Then we'd have a lot of spare fuel around, which... Do we have anything on the network that even demands fuel? Well, never solve it. We could probably demand some. So we have... Okay, chemical gel is just driving me absolutely up the wall. Because it's not going anywhere, there's not enough being made. could we could make petroleum out of light oil, and then that would actually be helpful. We could just go this way to this way and be done with it. To get biochemical, there's probably some ridiculous ratio I have to try and remember. Oh, it needs water though. It needs water, and I don't have a particularly good source of water kicking around. Actually, they both need a lot of water. I could just make solid fuel, but then I'd be quite keen to make this fuel, which requires light oil. Oh, God, it's such a pain. Is it better to send it down to the surface or to bring water up? It's probably better to bring water up. I think we're okay on the amount of water we ship, but we do seem to suffer a shortage of petroleum. Like, we're just always just perpetually short. I've kind of cheated and run a water pipe all the way across the map because the lack of oil. Actually, I'm gonna bring in another station of oil right now. It seems that LTN isn't always the quickest at recognizing the need a station may have for stuff. So the more the better. So the more opportunities to deliver oil here, the better. So maybe it is worthwhile. I'd be spending water to make petroleum, and I'm probably okay with that. Let's go to out and something like that. And of course not. Why would it do that, right? Let us just jam it into the pipe network, just like this. Okay, I'm confused now why that. Is that somehow, did we break it? Is it not working? That's really confused me. That's no problem. We want more of this, so yeah, we now have more of that coming. Good stuff. Could I even put like another one down? Arguably. How I'd get the petroleum in might be a bit of a pain. I've not set this well up. Sort of could go down this. Yeah, I mean, there's enough pressure there, I think, to handle this. Right. Oh, that's just nasty. I don't understand what I've done here. No, we'll just forget that. And we'll just trust it to do its job. It might have to reconfigure it all if it doesn't seem to be. I mean, if these get full and we're still not seeing motion here that's fast enough, then we'll worry about it. Reconfigure all of that. So, I think I do want to do that. So there's a few things that we kind of want to get on with the making of. So we've done the multispectral mirrors. The actually Nalvis now has. Oh, I need to reconfigure these. So Nalvis now has its own massive stock of solar panels, which is good. Because what I want to do is copy. You're the wrong type, but that's okay. What I want to do is also change the accumulators pretty much across the map from this type to that type. I can't don't think I can do that from space. Oh, there we go. I sort of can. There we go. We'll just do that. And maybe we'll throw in some of those. For good measure, that should keep everything busy for about a million trillion years. And by the looks of it, actually, we don't exactly need vast amounts of power in the last 10 minutes. Just been fine. So, yeah, we'll just leave that. We should only solve problems that we care about right now. So I actually think in the near future we need to probably produce these. Don't quite know yet why yet. We should check the tech tree. What do we want to work on next? I'm quite keen to see faster bots, which is a energy 2 problem. Can we even do, materials 3? No, not at all. So faster bots is energy 2, speed, efficiency, don't really care about. These feel like a thing that we want for a bunch of power related shenanigans. So energy 2 for that one. Space advanced mining is more of that. Don't really care. Don't really care about bio 2. So for energy 2, what are we going to have to worry about? We're going to have to, we've done this lot. We need to redo all of these on the space grid, of course. So that's basic ingredients, pretty basic ingredients. Not bad. That's all easy peasy. Oh, this one's really easy as well. Burns through the data cards. I'm paying more attention to the output now, like the amount of scrap. Junk, scrap, contaminated scrap, that's all fine. This one here, look at it, 50% chance you just break the data card. Wow. I guess you're shooting a laser at it. Atomic data, we can easily do that. Another easy one. 30%, that's we're going to make proton streams. Don't know about those yet. And this one, which requires other kinds of data to make the data. Proton streams require plasma and iron. Oh, that's pretty easy. We've easily got the gases for that. So actually, these sciences are going to be pretty straightforward. But before we hit that, I do need to clear this problem. So, oil production type facility, I think I will put it down here because there's a bit of room down there. What do I need for it? I need, gotta get rid of that. Biochemical facilities, fuel refineries. Do I have biochemical? Yes, I do have quite a few. That's probably more than enough just to soak whatever's being eaten there. And yeah, at some point we have to solve the massive scrap problem. At the source, the place that was producing 1500 scrap every tick or whatever it was. That was insane. Now, here, let's solve you as well, because this, frankly, is ridiculous. That one. And where is all my cable? There's supposed to be... like multiple rockets worth of holmium cable. There's vulcanite coming in. That's going to have to be a problem for another time, but yeah, I've got to fix the cable problem. There's just not enough of it. So what we want is fluids in. I might even do 2 stations just to ensure that we can clear a bunch of the backlog and that we never have to sit around waiting. 49,000. Yep, that'll come in due course. Let's just copy that. And we'll need water as well. I'm hoping not. Oh, how did you not get set up? Okay, cool. I'm hoping that we don't consume that much water. I'm afraid that it will. The shipping water to space is going to be like a big part of our day, which is prone to weird issues and failures. That's my big concern. Right, this is simple. One of you, I want you to turn heavy into that. And I want you to do it like quick. So how much do you do? So you produce 180. And then I want you to turn that into that. And to do it right quick. What's the ratios? Each 360 consumes 240 to produce 180. 180 gets consumed to produce 120. Alright, that's like a net equals. Good. And we'll need to pipe in some water from the side, which no, I don't think I want to rotate actually. We'll just we'll just do it like that. We'll just have to duplicate. So water can come in from the no, we need to move this over one. Boop. Boop. Look how excited these trains are just to get rid of all of this junk water. Is that going to be plenty? Yes. I don't know why I'm doing this way now. I need to do it the proper way. Eventually. Where are we? We need an out as well, don't we? Liquid's out. Yeah, we'll do two of them. So we have what we're going to do, we'll get this right. So this is going to feed in from this side. We'll do it like, really? That seems extreme. Oh no, it's one in and one in. I don't know, that's just going to have to do. And this bad boy can just come out like this. Something like that. Water comes in, stuff comes out, that comes out the top. I might run a separate water line for these guys. Something like this for the heavy. And it's nice and scalable and repeatable, which is what I also like a lot. So heavy fluid's going to come in the top. Awesome. So probably I will shove like a buffer tank or two around here. Yeah, just like that. That's plenty. Fill them from here and down here. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be, it's going to be quite nice to have like a simple way of putting more petroleum on our grid. Relatively simple. Okay, let's make that a little less rubbish. Alright, they're filling up, and now we just need boop. That's going to fill that way, and water is going to be a bit weird. Oh, I actually need to move all of these. No, we can go down. I think down is cleaner. We're not going to bump into the other pipes. Yep, there we go. How do we connect these up? Could just go like that. Yeah, that works. So, I kind of want to do a similar thing here with water, where I will probably push 2 outputs. I do not know if this is a good idea for the efficiency of the pumps and all of that stuff, but it feels like a good idea now, so why not? It's just I don't want one set to get drained, you know, in a weird way. It's kind of going to split the waterworks, kind of literally. Bam. Alright. You, my little minions. Oh, we do actually have room for power. Wow. I planned that one quite well. I think this should be sufficient to eat a lot of oil production. In fact, I suspect it will eat more than it requires. And I can't really... Oh, I could... Ooh, that's an interesting idea. I could set up the requests for this on a different network. Eh? What are you missing? What? Oh. What I don't want to happen, so let me explain what I'm worried about. What I don't want to happen is for this, our fuel facility here to spend all of its time delivering oil and water just to essentially make petroleum, because we can't be bothered, you know, shipping it from the planet, which means we're delivering both water up and other junk, which I think would, you know, we'd be delivering water up to make petroleum when we could just straight up deliver petroleum. We have a fair amount of it on the planet. So what is the right approach? I'm not too sure. I think this is not an unreasonable way of doing things. Just put this big one up. Yeah, this is not an unreasonable way of doing things. Here we go, make it look really ugly. But I've got to figure out how to prioritize the right stuff properly. Let me get this done, and I'll see if I can use more words to explain this simple concept that I'm failing to get across. I wonder actually... Alright. Yeah, it's gonna slowly gonna crunch away. It looks... what are you complaining about? Water. Could it be that I need more water? I suspect so. It'd be nice if things like the cryonite slush and those sorts of liquids provided extra gooder bonuses, but it does not appear to be the case. Water is water, and it's needed for so many things in this game. Alright, double the water input. Alright, let's just make sure that works, because here the water gets pulled in and it's... How quickly is it drained away? Wow. Oh, that is fast. This is why I'm really keen not to... Okay, so those are pretty full. I could try putting these on a different network. I'm going to try it and see if it does. I'm going to make it 101 because I actually think it is binary, to be fair. So 101 is some binary number that's different from what we've got. So that, I'm hoping, will just slow down production, so only when those stations are full. So there you go, that's pushing water in, and already it's... I mean, it's making us a decent amount of stuff. Now it's all it should be fine. Okay. Let's go have a look at these scrap stations. I can put the outputs on 101. If I put their outputs on 101 and the inputs there on 101, it should mean that we're not disturbing the shipping of water up, because a lot of systems need water and we only have 2 rockets coming up. It makes me wonder if I need to dedicate an entire rocket just to that oil production. Just, you know, just a water rocket coming and going all the time. Easy enough to set up on the planet. Might be a problem for another day. So we'll have a look. We've talked about gas. I've added more blank data cards and rockets for them. We're making the new accumulators. Check priorities on stations I haven't done. More scrap output haven't done. Material testing haven't done. Make material testing packs we have done. Water rocket. In space. Here we go. Try that. Wham. Add that as a to-do later on. So, network ID 101, 49k, provide priority 2. That's good. At least we got all that stuff moving. This stuff, what is going... Oh, it's because it hasn't split. Why hasn't it split? Oh, because we've backed up here. Why have we backed up here? Because we are not producing the science. Okay, not enough copper's coming up. Holmium cable's up though. Why are you not... You're fine, you're just short on water. Okay, that's fine. So eventually we'll burn through all of this, which is okay. Holmium cable is not travelling fast enough. At least we're getting another one of these rockets, which is nice. But this guy is not exactly draining a lot of power out, which is frustrating. I want to see things moving. I need to check out, just use the N key, travel a bit quicker. What is going on with our science? We just maxed out. Okay, well, let's just clear that. We might as well max out our science. No reason not to. Here's fine. Oh, do we have some stuff on the surface that is demanding to be sent up? Drones and science? Yeah, why not? I'll send that up. Because almost certainly... Oh, we're up to 800 drones now. That's not crazy, but we are going to almost certainly eat all of them. So... thinking. The other issue we have really is... Oh, we solved an issue here, producing bio. One of these wasn't hooked up at all, which is good. So we're backed up there, which is fine. I saw some train backups. I hate how this never balances, and I don't know how to fix it. The trains always get stuck with a few left over. I could have sworn I saw some trains jammed up. Nope. Everything's looking pretty solid, except for this. Why is this? Okay, that's fine. It's just we don't ship enough holmium into orbit. Very annoying. Is this fine as well? Yes. Actually not. What is this one doing? Hot slush? Oh, there's a few barrels. Okay, so this is one of those cases where we need to put barrels in. We should have some in the network, hopefully, just lying around. Oh, I know we do. We ship some up to make rocket science with, so there will be some somewhere. Okay, you're actually working again. Good. Good, 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 good. So it probably is time. I'm sort of somewhat dreading it. It's probably time to do this. Electromagnetics facility. I can. It's a 4. It's a 4-2. In theory, I could find any of my current builds and replace the pieces with another build and then just plonk it down. And the advantage of... I'm just thinking... No, that could work. I think that could work just fine. So what I need to find first of all is an electromagnetics facility. Thermodynamics, no, I don't know if we've got them. Let's just fly up there first of all. Energy beam, a jealous orbit, don't care. Don't even know where that is. So energy beam, you can do your worst to that empty patch of space. So, have a little ponder, scratch my head. So we need to make whatever it was asking us for, which was... No? Yes, that one. Oh, we've got some of these in the network at least. Okay, that's fine. So it's going to figure out that. Particle accelerators, what do they even look like? I imagine... Do I have some on hand? Can I just add them to my purchase list? Drones, bring me particle accelerators. Bring me 20 of them. Oh, okay. I'm going to bring 4. Fine. Particle accelerators look like that, which look like they're the same. No, not the same size as those. They should be the same size as those, which are the same size as those and all the others. Okay, that's good news. Okay, so starting on our science journey, we need a 4 input fluid with a 2 output. No. 4 input fluid, 4 output. No. Okay, so everything is harder with those ones. Oh, almost. No, that's 3 input with... No, we're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 and fluid. Of course, there would be nothing quite like it. The closest is probably this one, tensile strength, or four outputs. Man, the material stuff is hard, isn't it? Let's say tensile strength. And then I probably forgot what it looked like. It's the squiggly one. So that is tensile strength. I need to copy it without copying all the inputs exactly. Which means I actually should do this really properly. I should really think about it. If I take a copy of the build, I now have a 4 input, whatever output, and I can reuse that really easily. That feels like a smart person thing to do, right? Oof, this one has all these loops in it, which we don't necessarily want. No, not required, that one. This one. Actually not required. Is this one going to be better? Fire. No, let's have a look. Fiery one. There's 3. We could go for... they all loop. So more stuff comes out, goes back in. It's not crazy hard to clean up though. On the other hand, it is a little bit of a pain. It's just going to take thermal in and cold out. So actually the fluids do match relatively closely. Alright. So what we can do is quickly declick all of these and create a copy of this entire build, and then clean it up and tell the game to basically duplicate it for us, and then change a few of the parameters, and we should be in a good place. May even have too many of certain kinds of inputs, but it's not the end of the world. Alright. So let's blueprint this first of all. E. Control setting. Okay, where is all my control Zs? Alright, I'm just going to do this manually, I think. I don't know if I trust them. Alright, so we have something. Game. Control Z didn't seem to do anything useful. Oh, that one's not. Okay, it's the final one. And that one is. Okay, cool. So, if I take this existing blueprint, I should be able to clean it up without making any other major revisions. And what I would want to do is change the, what are they? Mechanical facilities to plasma things. Mechanical facilities to electromagnetics. Bang, let's make that change. Just clear that so we don't accidentally do it in future. Alright, that seems happy enough. And go away, okay. So we can start that area, I think, down here, while we also tell the game to just generally expand. Oh, why did I do that? No, I shouldn't do that, because now I'm going to end up with all the drones busy doing that instead of building for me. So let's put this in, but it's going to take us a little bit of fiddling to fix it up. So we can go check that out. Go pick up those electromagnetic facilities, get them delivered, all that kind of stuff. And really the goal is just to get all the sciences working up here, and then we'll fix all the throughput issues, which almost certainly are going to be plenty. So in order, yeah, we're really suffering from, those things don't really matter. The science is not really so big a deal. There should be helium cable issues. Oh, they're traveling. Chemical gel's a bit of a problem, and the lack of blank data cards. Okay. There we go. Out flies all the stuff. Stuff. looks like we'll be doing both the fluids at the top of the map, which is easy. This science requires quite a lot of copper plate, so actually having 2 or 3 stations delivering just copper plate probably isn't crazy. Just see how much of this we can actually get delivered. Yeah. Alright, we can set all these ones up at least and get the top row working. Conductivity data. Yeah, a very clever wee game. There's some degree of rationality to this so far. We have an input and an output at least. The outputs need to be a bit less extreme. So we can fix that just by... we'll see what comes through first. What is this output at the top? Scrap? So we do have scrap. No, we have contaminated scrap. That's okay. Set that correctly. Is it even... Oh, it's not a piece yet. And once we've set the top, or this entire one, we can just delete large chunks of the other system and just copy and paste those entire rows. Clearly need to finish this beer. So you are looking very much like our -100 thermofluid. And once we pipe you in, let's just see if you actually work. See if everything links up. I'm pretty sure it will. I mean, if we have to, we'll end up with a few gaps in here because we're just not delivering as much of stuff out, but I'm not so fussed about that. And we'll have to unwire some of these pipes and cables and what have you, but that's also fine. We'll probably end up still producing about the same amount of science. So we have 6 rows. I'm aiming for about 14, 15. Yeah, 13. That's fine. And that's at ideal speeds, and none of this stuff ever runs at ideal. So that's okay. So what inputs have we got? Where have we got inputs coming through? We've got one input coming through from the top, and this one gets sent everywhere. So it's the least used one, which is the blank. It's actually the blank data cards. It's almost certainly what it is meant to be. Yes. I'm pretty sure the stack size is bigger than that, so I need to go check those stations at some point. So that's sorted. These are 1, 2, 3 sets of copper stations, I reckon. And so they can be 76,000, or minus 76,000, I think it is. That's the correct number. And copy that setting. Hope. No, it won't let me paste them, I'm sure. No, you got it right. That's going to be a big copper drain. Okay, yeah, they got that right. I fear I'm just going to have to set up like multiple dedicated rockets for copper, and a lot of it's going to come up here to make science. So that's copper done. That's this is an iridium input, which we can change for. We need holmium and we need green circuits. So this can be holmium. Pretty sure you're minus 76,002, 77 or whatever that number is, roughly around that space. Cool. Holmium. Yeah. Now you need to not be so difficult. do you actually need to be? I think you need to be a 4 to 6 or something, don't you? But you are the green circuits, of which we have quite a few lying around. I think it's a stack of 153,000 or something like that. Maybe it's 156. Don't think it'll matter too much. And then as the cables come in, we'll see what lines are left blank. So you are going to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as I thought. So you're 4. Can we just route the 4 straight in? I think we can. I think this is 4 to 6. Okay, so we know that's going. That's the return line that we don't need. Yeah, we can just make this 4 to 6 really easy to convert. Here we go. Kind of don't need to double mix it like this, but yeah, we've got 2 balances, but it won't hurt it. Okay. Do we ship? I'm sure we have green circuits up here. I've turned off all the alerts and alarms that tell me when things are wrong. Yeah, we've got green circuits. So I don't get so many alerts from LTN anymore telling me that stuff can't be shipped or can't be found, because it was really annoying. Okay, if we just clear this out, this might be just about sufficient to make it all work. I would be incredibly amused if that was the case, because this is a lot easier than doing a normal builds, I must confess. Although there's going to be that one time I know where it just isn't. It's going to be drama, and I'm going to have to spend ages rewiring everything. But cross that bridge when we come to it. Right, fluids are all in. What are we waiting for here? Oh, all the ingredients to actually turn up. Yeah, where are they? They're just not going to turn up for ages in this case. Oh, here we go. Cool. We just need to set the filters. So copper is the least difficult of all of these so far, which is just typical. Copper's in here. Copper is in here. Is that all of them? Yes. And it's probably going to be in here very shortly too. Yeah. I can see the yellow light is on, so it's coming. What? Okay, what? Oh! A meteorite. What? How did that... Do our guns not have... What was that? That was 6 shots fired, 2 meteors got through. I think that's a rare bad luck occasion, I think, to be honest. These are all looking really okay. Except... Oh, did I accidentally... I did accidentally delete the cable. So, what is going wrong here? This is all good. We just need all the... Okay, so here comes the plates. Thank you. There's the fluids. Oh, there's a train with plates. The fluids are always so quick. I actually don't mind doubling up the station. It only takes a second. Plates are in. Green circuits. Where are you on the map? Oh, maybe... Are we not delivering to space? No, we are. What? What does that even say? Okay. Oh, 15k isn't enough to fill a box, let alone do anything else. So, and the game thinks we need more trains. Well, I can solve that. Not exactly sure why. I think we have quite a few trains kicking around, but we have enough depots now. There should be probably some ideal ratio of trains to depots, and you shouldn't exceed it without causing traffic jams. There's shown a couple of those in a couple of streams where the trains get backed up, but it hasn't been a problem so far. Oh wow. Okay, where are you, depot? Space Depot. I should have given them a name with like a special character so that they started at the top. And bang, there we go, look at that. All kinds of extra trains lying around now. Oh, this is so close and pretty quick. Alright, so why this, come on, this should be coming now. I think it's actually 156, but yeah, well. Quest, yes, yes. Alright, we're just going to have to assume that will come. So what are we looking at here for outputs? We need to change to the correct one. And then we can pretty much delete the other. So we can delete this one. Hang on. Why is that one even there? We must have a factory that's somewhere that's doing the wrong thing. Yes, that's this row here. It just gets to go away. Oh no, we don't. It was the return line, of course, is a bit. I do this funky thing with the return line. Oh, that's not a bad. This is not a bad little construction now. Even the fluids are kind of working the right way. That goes like that. Oh, no, no. Oh, this one. Oh, look at that. That's pretty sweet. Now, what on earth is going on with my green stuff? You're unloading just happy as Larry. And I can't get anything to move from the station. Everything is wired up. It registers a ton of chips there. It's on the right network. Wow, I'm so confused. Oh, I bet you it's something weird like station has a limit. No? Okay, I'm just going to remove the station and put it in again. Yeah. And bingo, bongo. See if that works. Okay, so now with that done, what I can do is basically just cut. Do I trust myself to do the copying? I actually don't think I do. I'm gonna have to walk along it. I'm worried that I'll accidentally leave some pipe engaged, or something turned off that I shouldn't, and then I'll regret it and have to go back and debug the thing when it doesn't work how I want it to. So this is probably quicker. No. Oh, I do have to set the right outputs, but it's minor. Oh, come on. Still no train. I can see there's no train on the minimap. And it's nice as well, we have 4 stations or 3 stations delivering copper, so the high use item will never get backed up. There must be a reason for this. Oh my goodness me. Okay, let's check this station. What? I'm just so confused. Like, a train has used this because there's stuff sticking out. It's... Why is it not doing that? Okay. I feel like if I go up there and maybe reset the station somehow, I might have some better luck. And also we will maybe get this one to behave. Put down a large purple box for this. Okay, you're being a butt, and I don't know why. Is everything able to even get to you? Loading left. Ghost Inferno, great name. Stuff can get there. The routes all work. Just so confused. Why is the request... The request isn't even showing up. I have one way to solve this problem, at least for now. And that's to put down our own blimmin' single train. Okay, wow, that's brilliant. Let's just steal this train. We're going to drive our own blimmin' train to our own blimmin' stop once it's loaded up. That confuses the heck out of me. Everything should be working. There's no train limit. No, that's not an issue. Oh, okay. Apparently now it's worthy of having a green light on it. So we want to go here. The green light is still there. Was it just me driving into it? That seems weird. Unless there was like some weird missing rail or something that stopped it being enabled. That seems odd as well. So now actually there's this weird thing. Manual. If I don't... Oh, I've got to... I've got to settle these properly, of course. That would help. Everything else is working fine though. Sometimes there's a weird thing where if the train is in manual or automatic, it won't unload. I'm never quite sure why that is, but I have seen that issue. So that should all flow nice and neat and good. And chips stack so highly that this shouldn't be a problem. What do you... Oh, you're missing data cards. Of course, like the thing we always seem to be short of. But these also help colour. Oh, here we go. Like, here comes the entire rest of the... Ah, so weird the way it does that. I've actually seems like trains are still auto-colouring, even though I've got the train mod off. Or they've stuck themselves on the old colour. And bam, look at you. I've been so helpful. So these are going to load up. All we need now is the data cards to turn up. And the recycling of them is a big issue. So many are just trapped in a science item of some kind. I'm hoping that this can be the model for a lot of the energy science builds, and if so, then life is going to be a lot easier. That's so good. It just needs this data to come through. What a pain. What I might do is just temporarily up the priority on these. Request priority 22. When I see a big number like that, hopefully I'll find it in the list. Oh look, see, we're losing drones already. Oh, we're down 1,200 drones, it's not too bad. So much less waste in the energy science and the material science, which kind of makes sense. Alright. This is a little dry. Whoops. But we're so close. The next shipment of data cards will come to us. And that will be very handy. None on the radar yet? No, I don't think so. Oh, yep, some coming. Cool. Alright, so we should see a big flurry of them come through. And then everything should work beautifully. Oh, here they come. Nice, look at that. Science flowing. Scrap flowing. Everything's good in the world. Fluids starting to flow that way. These starting to drain this way. I don't see any issues of backups or anything. We're not producing science that fast. But we are producing it, and that's what matters. Oh, I should actually tell these ones here that they are allowed to export the product that we now make. Might you? Oh, and they should also make the product that we now make. That would be handy. Science flowing. 1 down, 7 to go. Energy science. It's going to be gorgeous. And bang. That one. That one. That one. That one. Almost there. Alright, cool. Where did that crash? In Nelvis? Oh, God. Those are annoying to me because they... oh, where was the one we placed extra barrel requests at? Where was that? Not there. Oh, we set it up to take extra barrels and then promptly didn't order them, I think. Ah, it was here. No? Oh. I thought I did. See if I can get one of these in. Oh, maybe it was in both places. Yeah, if you lose a lot of barrels through one of those crashes, that's when life gets really difficult. Those are all fine. See if you... Oh, yeah, you're empty at least. So you either should be empty or have barrels and fluids. There, here we go. Here comes some more lube, so that knew what to do. That needs... actually needs a few more barrels there as well. Otherwise it's going to not be able to fill itself up. Okay, that's fine. And these are all full. We're not using... I don't even know if we're using cryolite slush in the entire build at all so far. Why aren't you working? Oh, what? Oh, we've got to set the right scrap outputs. Derp. Okay, so, it's going to be a pain. The contaminated scrap should have a home to go to. hoping with our double build of contaminated scrap cleaning, we'll be able to get through all of these. We'll put a fair demand on the fluids, but not so much the chemical gel from memory. But I do feel like I've kind of got to solve the chemical gel production problems. Even that might mean putting the chemical gel production down with the petroleum production and maybe making that a closed loop. Just, well, relatively closed, just ship it all straight in. Because it also needs water, so there's kind of a happy combination there. Look at that, it's almost done. And voila! That's actually done. Wow, I'm kind of pleased with ourselves, or myself. What was I going to do? I was going to turn off the extra priority, otherwise we'll really confuse things. I left it on one of the other builds, and nothing else ever got data cards in one place, it just ran full. Now that's working, wonderful. What does this look like? So that's 1, 2, 4, and 3 out. This is just very simple, simple, simple. Even simpler, simple, simple, simple. Oh, these are actually pretty straightforward. This one's kind of embarrassingly easy. Like, I don't even think it's worth, like, yeah, I'm not sure it's, okay, so this is the first science. First energy science. And we want to space grid here and here. Why are you flashing so much at me? That's confusing. I'm gonna go up and have a look. Oh yeah, so here is, oh, the data card reprocessing. So we do actually have some junk data cards coming in. They're being reprocessed at a reasonable rate, and yeah, there is some scrap coming out, which is good, and there's more blank data cards coming out, also good. Nice. This gas is ready. Do we export it? Don't actually export it anywhere, so I think we need to kind of increase this production a fair amount. Okay, so that's not exactly what I was looking for. There goes the gases. Oh, I guess we could export up here. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. That's fine. Liquids out. Oh, we're going to have to move this. This stone station's going to get almost no traffic, so I don't see that being a problem. Liquids out. Drop a inwards pump there. Bam. What are you... Oh, yeah, you're happily producing. That's fine. We have a little bit of a buffer here, so that's been also fine. I would like to copy you, actually, and we will worry about delivering on that copy some other time. Oh, we seriously failed to do the actual copying properly. Alright, that's fine. Fine. We'll jump over and put in some power. quite. Oh, one more can also go in here, alright? Just stop busting me blown boiler. We want to check out... do we need to check out what's going on? No, we don't. I am curious as to why we are missing so much Elvis Orbit. Don't know. Okay. We'll just fly back to our home spot. What are we? No, we got heaps. Oh, actually. Ugh, okay, cool. Actually, I would like you to change to the big shiny one. There we go. It's a technical term. Wow, we got a lot of good factories for us game. Good job. What do you need? Oh, we got all those things? Nice. Okay, cool. Leave you to it. And I'll just trust you to get on with that one. Meanwhile, why is this being such a butt? And I do not know. So we'll just get on with making the science. Ion streams, blank data. Really easy. It's actually... it's really easy. I'm a bit worried. There must be a trick. I don't trust the game. And cold thermofluid. And so it's going to warm thermofluid junk and normal data come out. 10 seconds. Electromagnetics. It doesn't seem too bad. Unloading left. Bonk. I think I'm just going to do the gas, the fancy gas in up here. The coolant in over here, and the hot coolant out down here. I don't understand why the drones aren't flying off there to build that. No, they just don't want to do their job. Yeah, they literally don't want to do their job. I can't think of any reason not to. Like, for real. What if you went down there, guys? We don't see a flurry of drones flying out? So weird. Oh no, here come all the yellow ones now. Yellow ones are construction ones. Yep, fine. Yeah, good on you guys. Whatever. So, we want the fancy gas. Ion stream technology. 49,000, and we need the minus 100 over here. There's what? Oh, missing that. The game's got me totally spooked for normal science. Minus 49 for that. And data cards, which again we're just horribly backed up on. I think just so many of them are stored as is it 153, 160, whatever, I'm not sure. So many of them are stored in as science objects that we haven't cleaned yet. Makes it very hard to produce enough to keep up with the demand because we haven't got the full cycle working. Alright, that's them. Happy fluids. Should all be bringing me stuff. Where are you? Alright, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, you are sending someone around. Nice, I appreciate it. And you're going to start cranking soon. Good. Hopefully you can keep up. I have no idea. Actually, how much does this even produce? It produces 130 a second. And this guy produces 120 a second. Ooh. Gonna need more? Hope not. It's not the end of the world if it does. I think we'll be okay. So this science requires the electromagnetics facility again. So electromagnetics. What we want from you is to produce electromagnetic field data. Is that the right one? Yes, you have got it. Good job. And what you're going to do is you are going to take yes, you're going to take one in here, one out there, and this one like this. Likewise, very simple build. It's going to tile quite nicely. It's going to have stuff come in at the top and 2 types of stuff come out at the bottom, so to speak. Yeah, one that way and then the other that way and that way as well. Maybe one way, one the other. And what we will do is do some kind of undergroundy fanciness, I think. So you can needs to be 3. No, we'll make it even, kind of like that. That's kind of cute. And then you will do that. So we will pull in data cards, and we will push out. Oh, we'll need to do one of these and one of like these. So one of you will be, I want this to be the dirty stuff, I think. I always put the science in the bottom right. If I keep consistent with that, I'll remember it, and I'll be able to easily debug what's going on. And this is the, no, that. Alright, what do we reckon? Is that going to do the job? I think it is. So how much is that going to eat? 15? I have a feeling we're going to need more of the... Oh, this is actually a little bit of a icky one because I haven't done the alternating. I see. I need to do the alternating pattern now. So I've got 2 that, and come here, give me this, and just put it there, and like this. Yeah, that does actually work. Oh man, really? 100 and... Oh, this is going to be a pain. Two, 4, 6 produces how much? That's half of our per second production of the ion stream stuff. Just gonna run power along. That way I can be 100% sure. Yeah, it is accurate. It only produces 1.1. Okay, what does that look like other than slightly off center? It's producing a really... not all of them have received the everlasting love of speed modules yet. There we go. 2 of them. That's it. That's all. We've got to quadruple or do more than... Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to set up an entirely new gas production grid because we're nowhere near close enough. Fluid's not too bad. Okay. So, for starters, all of this needs to be moved over a little bit. And I might just leave it exactly like this. I don't mind if it isn't exact perfect on the power thingy-me-bobbies. Three. Is that 3? Yes, apparently I can count just 4, 5. I think I'll go for 6, because why not? There we go. Oh, crazy, crazy. So that times 6. 10. Only 10 science. And actually that times 6. What's the goal on ion streams? 540 per second. 600 per second. Wow. Okay. Oh, I actually haven't done the piping. Just as well I left a space. Ugh. Ugh. There we go. Solve that problem. We'll fix it in a minute. We'll fix the power, but we'll get the piping right at least. There's probably a cleaner way of doing it, but meh. Nuke the power. Get it all in. At this point, I just want to see stuff built. Yeah, one more. Oh, okay, cool. So up here, you need to switch back to making our beloved them things. No, yeah, there's heaps already. Do you have enough of everything? Yes, you do. Should be fine. On the surface, do we have enough of everything? I'm gonna say yes. Okay. It's kind of worrying, or wondering if I can just put... It's not gonna work. I could put like one more little notch in here. Like... It's not enough. But that would be... that would be so funny, I should have thought of that. I'm not going to do it, I'll just jam it in somewhere else. Hey, why are you... Okay, no, that's fine. We'll just throw in some jumper of some kind. Alright, that's doing its trick. How are we gonna... Oh, we need more pipe parts for that anyway, so don't worry too much about it. I appreciate seeing so much stuff flying around. Good job, game. We will need the 2 outputs though, so we can set those up. Loading left. So that's the bad stuff, and this will be the good stuff down here. Need a 6-4, don't we? We have some of those. Bloop. 6 to 4. Yes, that's right. Of course, I'm out of belt. Oh, you're delivering me more game? Oh, thank you very much. You're just in time. And that should be it. Alright, keep delivering. At times like this, one of the things I like to do sometimes is put down as many, an active construction site, a whole bunch of extra drone ports. That's my new power tactic, just to give them more chances to recharge themselves so they're not queuing up. It does make a difference. Come on. Thank you. And really, this one isn't required. Neither is this one. Oh no, this one is. This also needs to go 6-4. No, 4-6, sorry. Getting there. That's one of them. Nice data cards. That's looking pretty good. Oh, and the pipes are here. Awesome. So we will want to feed in the fluids. So the big pipe fluids, where are we going to do this from? Okay, so this is the part that's always a bit dirty. I always do something weird like this and I'm never 100% satisfied with it. Can I do it like that and not look too weird? It just all looks a bit rubbish. It might have to be how that one looks. I'll do it properly. I think if I do it live with liquids, it'll make more sense to me. Actually, if I just go like this, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we'll just what? Oh, okay. Well, bleh. Oh, actually, why is that even there? Yeah. Okay, we'll do it like this. Yeah, that's sweet. Alright, that's them done. I don't want to get in the way of these. Can we make that work? I think we can. So that then becomes... Ugh, how did I fail to copy that? Alright. No, I don't mind if the whole of the pipe stack gets a bit wide, but I do want it to be just really easily clickable like this. It's important. So coolant comes down, 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 and then pumped into here. Why is that not filling in? Is actually... Oh, it's being treated... Why is it being treated as that stuff? Is there something wrong with one of these templates? No, is it this one that's... Yeah, that's the problem. It's the wrong kind of templates in use. If I just do that, yeah, and then go that. And I can probably just fill in that gap myself with whatever's going wrong there. Just confuse the heck out of the drones for a while. Little blighters, I don't deserve... Oh, I want to avoid the belt. I don't deserve humane treatment. Okay. That's fine. This needs to all be torn out. And we have to now figure out... Actually, the easiest thing to do here would be... we'll jam in some jumpy cable-y things, but for now we've done all the pipes down that end for that stuff. So we can actually get rid of these, and we'll bring in the other fluid from the left. The gas, sorry, the important special boy gas that we want. That we can't possibly produce enough of at present, which is tragic. Come on, don't be a butt. Alright, give me that. So this one is going to go... Ooh, it actually worked. Oh, did it? Nope. We were right the second time. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, that's it. Wow, that's actually surprisingly not terrible. And no, of course. Hey, what do you think moving with different fluids? Where? Can I do it now? Oh, you... Oh, wow. We might actually not be in too bad a position with this. Oh, this could have been disastrous, but I can see an opportunity in another section of the map. Okay. Gotta be careful rotating. Thankfully, look down here. We have this scattered along. No. Now we tidy this one up. And okay. We have to do all of them. Alright. That. Wow, that's a real, like, it looks kind of cool, like I'd planned it, right? That's what's so deceptively great about some of these designs. Oops. But no, I had not planned any of this. This is just a happy little accident. That works. Okay, we're getting there. This is going to take some watching just to make sure everything is working correctly, let alone figuring out the power. Oh my goodness. And that should be it. Voila, look at that. That's all there. It's all working. It just needs power, which we will provide. Like here-ish. I feel like this is something I should have figured out in the template, because it's gonna take me a second to build it out, right? Yeah. Okay. It's all still a bit moot though, because we don't have the data cards. So without the data cards, we're kind of a little bit stuck. It's the final thing we need to build this, and they're not here. Which is difficult to deal with. I think I will just run these while just for efficiency, and then come back and jam the power in. Actually, yeah, you do need to be here. We did mess that one up. There we go. Glad you spotted it. Thank you very much. And blue gas looks kind of cool though. And at the rate we're not producing blimmin' data cards, so we don't even have to worry about a backlog. Cool. Alright. Okay, for a build that I basically just... Well, I guess I didn't copy this one. This one we had to throw together from scratch. Well, that's done. Oh, outputs down here. 6-4. Balancer, no space book. 6-4. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, hang on. Oh yeah, this is the dirty scrap output that we don't care about. That we don't care about. That's going to be the data cards. That's the scrap. Data cards. Data cards. Clean. And okay, it's all coming together. No, that's wrong. Okay, so alright, that is looking pretty good, if I don't say so myself. Like, not only is it a good looking build, but I think it's ready to go. It just needs data cards. And it's going to need a ton of gas. I'll go have a quick look at the gas situation and see if there's a way we can just temporarily bolster it a little bit, but I suspect that there is not. Especially with the requirement to use chemical gel. So like we're struggling to keep up here. That's taking half. Where is the bunch going over this way? So some is going... why are you... I'm gonna try and steal some. I'm not quite sure... Oh, there's chemical gel. There's the gas. Gas. So some gas is going to get pulled this way, some that way. Oh, I hope it helps. I feel like I need to do a dedicated separate build, which is fine. Like, we can just basically copy the entire top of this build and the stations and leave all the constructions out and just redo it. These guys are chugging away. Well, they're filling these up, but... Actually, one of the things I'm worrying about is why we're not seeing the data cards that we want. Oh, what are you doing? Where are you? What? Oh. No. Just... No. You guys are all being weird. Okay, you're loading copper. I really should separate this loading copper thing. Yeah, that's a mistake. So this really should just be feeding this. There's no reason to feed anything else. And we're missing red cards. That's it. Likewise, this. We should have a separate... I should cut these. There should be a separate unloading station for red. New unloading station for red. In space. New unloading station for copper in space. And I should kind of buffer it, which I always struggle to do well. Now I could buffer it from here. It won't back up a station, so I could buffer it so that way this can drain. The buffer still has stuff in it, and we'll have a more constant flow through. Likewise, I'm not sure why we suffer from shortage of red. Where is our red? Oh, our red stuff. Actually, I think we've only got a single launch site for red. Yeah, it's here, and it's disgustingly untagged. Boop. And what's this? Oh, this is one of the data ones. The blank data cards. Yeah, just short. Just this red is not very efficient. It's only got 4 loaders for starters. So, do we even have a lot of red down here? 460,000 red chips. Okay, cool. So that's fine. 2 new red chip rockets, please. There we go. If this was multiplayer, it would be done. I have people, minions everywhere doing jobs for me. But it's not. So that's okay though. And this, yeah, this is causing backups. Because of the weird unbalanced unloading, and I really struggle to make that part work, and I'm not sure why it does it that way. I don't know why I can't quite get stations to unload evenly. I think we're also starting to see loops, because this is both a provider and a requester. It won't always do it, but it will do it. I'm pretty sure it's doing it now. That's suboptimal. Now, do you want to check on the heavy oil situation? Have we still got scrap being cleaned? Let's check the dirty scrap. It doesn't seem to be a problem. Good. Dirty Scrap Station's happy. This guy is not happy. Okay, well that's sad times. What's wrong with you? Are you full again? No. You're fine. Oh, you've just got stuff coming. That's okay. What are we doing here? Oh, we're making iron. Cool. Making iron. Vulcanite's going. Making copper. That's all fine. You're being weird, just like the other one, but we'll fix you. Weirdly, we do actually have enough chips for a station here. But at least we're producing data cards in this one. That is happy. These are ticking along. The oil is basically emptied out. Okay, I'm pretty happy with those actually. They're okay. Lots of cable, so I need to go check the accumulators. These guys are... Oh, they're not too bad. Like, there's actually slightly less than a delivery, isn't there? Let me have a look. 59? No, there's actually 2 full deliveries there. And these are... Oh, they are still working, but they're short on water. Yeah, so this guy needs his own dedicated water rocket. What I would probably do is copy a whole water rocket builder over here, which means I need to bring in parts with the barrels. I wish there was a liquid containers in a rocket. It's just such a shame that there isn't, like, tanks. You can't have a rocket dedicated to fluids. It seems really counterintuitive, and I'm not sure why the mod makers didn't do it. Perhaps it was too hard to figure out the unloading. But you see, we're clearly draining, so to speak, the production of liquids. So what are you actually moving at a not inconsiderable pace? No, you're actually moving very slowly. This is what I don't understand. I can't seem to get the throughput. Look, cable's there. He's going to turn up, but not quickly. Not quickly at all. See, I'm okay on the girders, but what is wrong? Do I have the cable stack size correct? I should check that first of all. The cable stack in 50, yeah. It's not massive, it's more than what these stack in. This guy's all, well, same. What am I saying? Do I actually have that right? No, I don't. I should have that at 37. 37. Cool. And now it's slightly low. There must be a few empty. Yeah. See, this one is just... It just drains so fast. Oh, that could be an issue. Weird issue. Don't really see it, but we'll pretend it is. Yeah, this one down here is okay. Yeah, that one got the numbers right. Maybe it was maybe it's a number size thing because the big size, there was a train already. It expects the stack size to be somehow different, and then it gets it wrong in some fashion. And the delivery, it doesn't think it's got enough at any station because the stations can't stack high enough. That's the story I'm going for. I'm going to ship this down to the surface soon because I'm pretty sure that Agni needs like 600 odd of these. We've got 4,000, so you might as well just go rocket. Let's see what the surface looks like. Is that us? Yeah, that's the right power. So, power. We have 1.2 terajoules of power. And really, like, I don't think the accumulators even touch the sides before everything else dies off. The question I have is how much storage does this equal? Like, in total. These are steam turbines. What I want to see happen is for the accumulators to be able to... I guess the accumulators have to be able to hit up here. But with the steam turbines taking over so strongly, they don't get the opportunity to, which is confusing me now. Like, how many solar panels do I need to see deployed before we don't need the nuclear fuel anymore? Because I think that will save us just a little bit of processing. But it is getting a little late, and the stream has been very, very quiet. Look at all of this scrap. Why did you have... No, you didn't have scrap in you already, did you? Do we need another scrap clearance? Kind of think we do. But what I also need is for all of this stuff to be built in. And I think we can put another scrap clearance down here. Which will almost certainly mean we then need another metal and other production, but yeah, what can you do? What can you do? It is the nature of the beast. Are we going to see another holmium cable come? Nope, not immediately. Is it drained out? Nope. It's not even triggering the yellow light. Confuses me. If I just increase the trains to 3, like if I tell it can take 3 trains, maybe that'll help encourage it to push more trains in. Come here. No train limits? No, it seems fine. Let's go pick up some of the space stuff and help things along. Gotta fix this. You know what? I'm kind of tempted just to do it now. Never deliver more out ever again. And what we'll do is we will just tell the network that there is no maximum stack size anymore. Just take it all away. I also don't want you to work anymore. Yeah, I don't want you to work anymore. Get out of here. There is no maximum stack size. Take the stuff away. Get out of here with your trash and fill this up. And we'll have to wait for the red rocket to come. That's fine. And we will go and do the same at the other spot. And I won't do it right away because I want those built, but I'll build a new red station. And we'll just have to build more copper stations as well, which is also fine. Contaminated scrap. Why? Oh, you're not moving because of scrap here. What is? Yeah, here's all this mess. Oh, UPS FPS is dropping. Very annoying. Unsure why. Keen for your thoughts if you know the system. Station. Oof, juggling around there. Was it already weirdly vanished? There isn't actually a station there. I don't know if there was. Take as much as you want, game. Clear out. Don't wait for any of don't wait for us. I think down here we can afford to drop another copper station in. I would even be tempted to say we can drop 2 in. But I will hold. Large chest for when things get funky. I should have got like some 4-1s built. Some 4 sizes or 2 sizes rather than 6 sizes universally. But it does simplify your inventory. Yeah, that'll do that job. Okay, the cable's there. Oh, in comes a copper that fast. That's good to know. That is actually quite good to know that we just have at any moment a fair amount of copper available. Excellent. Holmium cable just refuses to... here's finally it's decided to order a train. Finally, I find that very peculiar. Just seems to be very slow compared to others. Now, I've got a bit of copper in my inventory. I can go dump it in something. The scrap thing is what I find, one of the things I find particularly confusing about space exploration is just how much scrap gets produced. It feels a little weird. I'm going to put you down there because I don't trust you. I don't know what I'm going to use you for again, but we'll leave you there for now. Yeah. Okay. Drones flying around. We still have barely touched the sides because of the amount of scrap in that station. Very, very annoying. I don't know what this thinks it is. What is it? No, I'm going to have to do a Control Z. What? How do I delete planned for construction? See, this is just all planning to be a scaffolding. So somehow I got to find the hotkey to delete intended planned constructions because we don't have any scaffolding up here anymore. So that gets very confusing. There's just heaps of it somehow. Very peculiar. But this is starting to build, so that's okay. How the old drones. Okay. It's trying to send up more signs. So I basically told the system to only where are we? To send up only up to 2,000 science to throw. So it looks like for some reason we're a bit short on green science in space, but that's okay. It's sorting itself out. So it's green and yellow is currently being consumed for swarm safety, and every time we send a rocket up, we get a bit closer, which is good. Have we somewhat solved this problem up here with the data card production? Or at least influence things a bit? No, we have not. Why are we not seeing the throughput? It's just not making very much. Which is very annoying. I'm gonna have to think. It's definitely gonna have to require a trip back down. These will hopefully slowly drain. I don't know if I have any other uses for red circuits on the network, so they can probably just sit there for now. Until I see them empty, then I don't need to create new stations for red circuits. The station for copper seems like a good idea, and I probably will do a couple of them at other locations which are suitable. Oil and water. I'm still sort of thinking about that. I could definitely do with perhaps just more water rockets. I do worry about jamming up one station with a bunch of barrels. That's the issue. And we had this one down here, didn't we? So I was going to ask for 1, 2, 3, 4. So like even if we just put in like 100 barrels. No, just 100 barrels. That seems fine. How are we looking at water? See, there's absolutely tons of water, but I bet you we don't see it over here. A little bit. Now, to be fair, these are almost full. So we're not exactly in a bad position. Okay, scrap. It seems to me like the issue we have with scrap is there's just not enough scrap stations around. Yeah, there just isn't. We're going to have to duplicate these. But not today. Now, are these... Have we got 100 of them yet? Oh, oh there we go. That's petroleum. Fine. Okay, 100 are coming. So when I do that, we'll see them load up, which is good. Have I done that the right way? I have not. I have not. Okay. Is this one? Good luck. So I just need to wait for this to fill. It goes down to Earth. That one's okay. Logistics robots. Okay, no more logistics robots in space. Send up another 2,000 of these. Because they're all in the labs now being used. Yeah, I will. I think we'll just do that. Alright. Bam. So that's now going to take off. Good. That's cleared that rocket, which was being odd. And I think there is one more Cryonite or some other rocket. And it's probably time to then call it quits. So it's a good time, if anyone, the one person out there watching, has any questions or comments, you're welcome to chuck them my way. That's all fine. Are you a happy camper? Not quite. You're more looking at about 300. Alright. This is still way underutilized, I feel. It's never full, really. So yes, I'm gonna have to rebuild this. Rebuild. There. More chem gel. At least cosmic water is finally... I mean, to be fair, I did cheat by piping water directly in from the other one, but at least we have more water, so I think it's definitely time to pretty much double that entire stack of chem gel. Otherwise, we're just going to get nowhere. It's a bottleneck for quite a few different products now. Give me more barrels. Put the barrels in the box. Why am I still carrying all of this stuff? Actually, no, I should get rid of the growth, the genetics. Biochemical. I think we actually have those as requesters so they can go. I just got to clear all the stuff out of inventory that I don't need on the surface. Yeah, we're in the Power Armor Mark II config, yeah. Oh, should turn that on. There we go, that would help too. Good. I actually also don't need those anymore, so where are they? Zero them out. Yes, okay, good. So, final call for any questions or anything. Otherwise, I think it's time to go. It looks like it's all quiet out there. So I will catch you all again soon in the massive space exploration base that I've got. Currently hovering at 50 UPS FPS. Oh my god. Thinking of how to improve that. Not sure. But I will hopefully figure it out at some point. Until then, I've been Tony Pirate. Thanks for watching. Good night.